Hello everyone, welcome to What's Happening. In this channel, we'll be discussing about many interesting topics from our day-to-day lives. In this video, we will learn what is ampere. But before we get to the topic, we must learn few terms for better understanding of the topic. Those three important terms are electric current, electrons, and conductors. Our ancestors relied on fire for many basic needs, such as light, warmth, for cooking, and for many other things. But today, we are able to do all these very easily. In fact, we can get light in just a flick of a switch. And how are we able to do that? That is mainly because of electricity. So, what exactly is electric current or electricity? We hear this term quite often, but still we don't know how this works. Electric current is rate of flow of electrons in a conductor. Yeah, this seems a little bit complicated. Now we are going to break this definition into parts. So, in order to learn what is electric current, we should know what is electrons and what is conductor. So let's go to the electrons first. For knowing about electrons, we should get into the atomic structure of the metals. Electrons are minute particles that exist within the atomic structure of a substance. It cannot be seen with the naked eye. So what you're looking now is the Bose model of copper atom. Red and blue dots represents proton and neutrons, and the black dots represents electrons. Proton and neutron make up the nucleus. These electrons revolve in orbits outside the nucleus. Sometimes these electrons are tightly held, and other times they are loosely held. The yellow circle, which you can see in the picture, is an orbit in which the electrons are loosely held by the nucleus. When electrons are loosely held by the nucleus, they are able to travel freely within the limits of the body. Electrons are negatively charged particle. Hence, when they move, a number of charges move. We call this movement of charges as electric current. The number of electrons that are able to move governs the ability of a particular substance to conduct electricity. Based on this, substances are classified into conductors and insulators. Conductors are materials that allow free flow of electrons, whereas insulator doesn't allow electrons to move freely. This is an electric wire. We have seen this wire in many parts of our house. Wire helps in transferring electricity from one place to another. This wire is made up of two substances, that is insulator and conductor. It has both. The insulator part is made up of plastic, and mostly the conductor part is made up of many metals, mostly copper. This copper transfers electricity, whereas the insulator part prevents us from getting shock. Now that we learned the important terms associated with ampere, so what exactly is ampere? Ampere is nothing but it is the SI unit of electric current. Ampere is usually denoted by A, or it is called as amps. 1 ampere of current is represented as 1 coulomb of electric charge moving past a specific point in 1 second. Ampere is measured with the help of a device known as a meter. This is actually a clamp meter. In clamp meter, you can measure various things like voltage, resistance, and this knob. You can see that ACA means AC ampere, so you can measure AC voltage, DC voltage, resistance, and all those stuffs in this clamp meter. It is a multi-purpose tool. So this thing is used for opening the clamp, and when you twist the knob like this, you can measure the ampere. So when you check an ampere, you will get that ampere reading in that screen, and the button is used to clear the readings. Like when you add in a calculator, you will have the clear option to clear that, right? So that button is having that option to clear the readings. So we can twist this knob when you want to measure the voltage, we should twist it to the voltage area to measure the thing. When you want to measure resistance, we should twist it to the resistance things, then we can measure the resistance. So this is how the clamp meter works.